Hi. I am sitting in one of Denver's most famous bookstores, and I was just thinking about this city, my city. I had to take like 30 minutes to park. It was so crazy downtown, and when I finally parked, finally got all my stuff together, started walking, and there was just streams and streams of people. There were people riding scooters and bikes in the streets, and there were cars, and there were other bicyclists that were actually cyclists, and there were children and old people and everyone in between, and it was crazy. And I just kept thinking that these streets are so full of life. And it's something that you don't necessarily see when you are outside of the cityscape looking in. Like, all you see are buildings, and you think of commercialism, and you think of just the business and maybe the grungy part of life that happens here. But then you actually come here and you see how beautiful it is. I actually ended up seeing two people randomly that I know, one being from high school and another one being from my church, and it was just like, what are the odds that we meet here, of all places? And not only that, I also had some pretty sweet interactions with this woman I tried to figure out a parking meter with, and another one that I sat next to in the bookstore. And I had these fleeting moments of intimacy, and though I am maybe challenged or tempted to count them as imitations of intimacy, truly I think that they touch a core part of our being that we miss a lot, and that is that even though we don't know each other, we tapped into this essence of who we are that was created for connection as fellow unified human beings. And so I'm just like burdened with how rich in life this city is, and that isn't always how I feel. So my encouragement to you today is to really seek out this life element. Notice the little details. Notice the interactions you have with strangers today. Notice how kind people are. Notice how many smiles you get when you smile at them. And rejoice in those things. I think it's really easy to see people as awful, and it's really easy to discount them. But my encouragement to you today is just be a part of the life there. And then the second one, kind of what I mentioned before, is a reminder that that life can't happen if you're on the outside. So just like me looking at this sky, like the cityscape can't see this richness and this life and this joy and playfulness in the heart of Denver, just as I can't see it looking in, I actually have to be in the streets, in the middle of downtown to see it. We can't participate in life richly if we're on the outside of it. And so I encourage you to really push into your relationships today, push in to people today, and then thank the Lord so much in the ways that He's created this element of relationship to be, and then be burdened by the parts that are divorced from His design, the parts that we have neglected and keep breaking as He keeps fixing. And let that tension be really, really thick today, and let it change you. And I hope you have a great day.